Hello everyone, it's Sue from Crafts and Joe. Welcome to my bathroom today. Today I'm making a card for my husband's niece. She's got a birthday next month. I'm trying to get a little bit ahead. So I'm a little bit cross because I bought this Subtle 3D embossing folder and it's taken me ages to suss out how to use it. And I have discovered that you need a special embossing plate, which I don't have. And I was like, oh, so that quite annoyed me. So the way to do it, if you have this as well, you can use layers of card, but I've got my base plate. I've then got the embossing folder, which is really lovely, just really generic, really nice. It gives like a linen-y sort of effect to the card. It's really pretty, and I've done this on some, can you just see that there? Can you see that there? Yeah, you can just about see it, I think. Oh, it's just, I've used a sparkly card, so, but it's just, there you go. I've just given it a little, it just gives it, it's not flat, it just gives it a little sort of texture at the back. So I like that. So yes, but I'm using, so you use your base plate, the normal base plate, not the magnetic one, your embossing folder, you put your card in there, and then I have one of these grey mats that work perfectly with it, and then obviously put the top plate on. So that's my layering, but obviously if you didn't have that, you could put a few pieces of card in here to try and make up the, because it doesn't go through the machine, which is really annoying. So there we go, but I sussed it and did get it to go. I'm also using the Cherry Blossoms dies, and these are lovely. I have done this a little bit of time because I thought it was really boring if I sat here and did just cutting out, to see me die cutting. I've also been chosen to use the Stitch Labels frameless dies, and this is just lovely. I have just heat embossed this in, I got a silver, which I know you've seen me do that type of thing before. So here we go. I'm going to start this bit of assembly. I'm going to, hopefully, my glue works. Yeah, and it does. Oh, thank goodness for that. I've got like a glue graveyard over here where they're not working on me. Oh, boo-hoo. Yes, I've got little bits out of my dies. So I'm going to try and put that together, and I'm thinking something sort of like this almost. So I don't want it to be really kind of flat. Oh, I didn't mean to be in there. Whoops, that didn't mean to be in there. Oh dear, I've got that caught. And I was just trying to position it, but I wanted it sort of so you could still kind of see, you see that there? The pink edge through it that I've layered. So I'll give you the sizes of my card. I'm doing a square card today for a change, so I'll give you the sizes of that. So it's, I've got an envelope that is, where's my envelope gone? My envelope has disappeared. It was here a second ago. It's 5.5. Oh, yeah, there it is. There it is. My envelope is 5 3/4 by 5 3/4 square. I've cut a card that is 5 1/4 by 5 1/4 inches. My pink layer is 4 3/4 by 4 3/4, and my top matte layer is 4.5 by 4.5. So that's my sizes done. Then I wanted to do it so this had a bit of sort of dimension to it. So I'm just getting a bone folder here and just breaking the fibres up a little bit, so it gives it a bit more kind of, make it a bit more realistic. You could use scissors or whatever you have to hand, and something like this, I think. So I'm going to put a bit of glue on the edge on that piece, and I'm going to pop it under there like so, and I'm going to pop that under there too. No, that's holding, yeah. And then I'm going to also, when I looked up the blossoms online, they have a kind of really sort of a deep sort of pinky, I want to say pinky brownie, they look like that on my screen anyway. So I'm going to try and do a bit of sponging possibly. And I've got a couple of leaves to go in, so I might actually do the leaves first. I'm using my old technique of, I've got the same colour card here as the ink, and just sort of using, I've got an older style ink pad still because they're Stampin' Up ink pads are really good quality, and they just don't seem to run out of ink. They're so juicy and they just seem to keep going on and on for ages. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of the colour around them to give, they just look a bit flat when you cut them out. I mean, they're really good, but when you see the sort of like the finished In nature, nothing is the same, is it? You know, it's all different colours and shades and stuff. So, yeah, it's there. So I'm just going to show you that one. See? I've got grubby hands, but inky hands. Eek! I like inky hands. Inky hands are good. So I'm just going to put a wee bit more on that one. Obviously, you could add more and just keep lightly going over it until you get the sort of what colour you're looking for, but I want mine quite sort of, there you go, and different colours of that, I think I'm looking for. I'm going to get my scissors or my bone folder there, and I'm just going to go fold them up a bit. I'm going to do a couple towards me, so they look a bit sort of like 3D flower leaves. So I'm just going to close that up. I just put my thumb in the ink. I'm just going to wipe some up for my fingers, my thumb. I just wanted to put a couple of leaves in there. Where's that going to go? Not sure. I want that underneath there, like so. Could actually use my pokey tool. That might be better if I have one handy. There you go. So I can use my... That would help to push it down because I've put this on. It's raised up my my sentiment piece. Did you see that then? I don't think you saw that. Sorry, I wasn't concentrating on what I was doing. I forgot about you there. I'll put that one that way. I've got another one to pop in the middle. So I want to put that so it's near my flower. I just want to sort of press it down a little bit on the glue. I'm just holding it for a second while the glue grabs. Not going to sit underneath there, so, and then I want to put that one about kind of there, I think. Just slid that in a bit more, so it's sort of, that's grabbing there, so there we go. Now I'm going to put my flowers on, and that, when I looked online at the flowers, did I just say this? I can't remember if I said it now, but they looked as if they were kind of a bit pinky browny, the stamens in them. It's just amazing little set because it comes with a teeny stamen die, so you can cut them out. Look how cool that is, and they are just the best. So I'm going to there you go. So I'm going to try and see what they look like sponged up. I have my little silicone mat here, so hopefully we should be able to hold them with one bit, and it seemed to be a bit at the base of them, so I'm just going, I don't know if I need a let's try with a bit of that. There we go. That's not bad. And I'm using early espresso here, which is quite a brown, so I just wanted them to be like kind of that, really. Can you see what I've done? So if I show you the one that I haven't done and the one that I have done, you'll be able to see the difference. Pretty cool, huh? But I'm just literally using the corner of my sponge in the ink on my silicone mat. I love my silicone mat. I use this all the time for stuff. And there you go. I don't know how many flowers I'm going to pop on there yet, but I just wanted to get these. I've cut out, I think about 6, I think I did, but I don't know if how my arrangement's going to go. But they just look really good because it's taken, the pink that I've used is a melon mambo, so that's actually quite bright, but the bits of the stamen were quite bright, so this is a great way to sort of make it look a bit kind of two-tone-ish, really. But bits of it were quite sort of bright, but bits of it were sort of browny, and that is it. Oh, yeah, I like it when a plate comes together. There we go. So I'm going to put a few flowers on there. I have just got a few flowers and put them over my, I can use anything to sort of make it curl. But I'm using my bone folder here, so I'm just grabbing that. So it looks as if it's a bit 3D, and I want to just put that about kind of there. Some I want raised up and some I'm not sure that I do, so I'm just going to put that. I'm not really sure how these flowers look, so and then the stamen bit goes in the centre of it, so I'm just going to put teeny dab of glue on there. I'll dab a bit off, and then hopefully that'll stay there. About there. These are just great, these dies, because they also sort of cut and emboss. Let me show you what I mean. Let's pick one up. I'll show you what I mean. So they only cut it. They kind of give it a bit of, there you go, you've got that there. They're just great, aren't they? I really like these. I've got gluey thumbs, so let me try and, all I'm going to do is just get that over my bone folder like so. You could use a pair of scissors or anything that's close to hand. And I'm going to just put a dabble of glue on there. And I'm going to put one about there. And put my little stamen on. Teeny dabble of glue. These are quite fiddly, I have to admit, but they do look really, really great when they're on your flower, because they look as if they're kind of jumping off at you. So I like that. I cut out about, how many did I cut out? I think I cut out a few flowers, so I don't know how many I want on my card yet. I'm not really decided. So, but I do quite like sort of 3s possibly, so let's sort of see how we go. And I think, yes, I'm going to put my other one about sort of there. But it definitely makes a difference, the curling. Definitely makes such a difference. And that's all I'm doing is a bit of curling with a bone folder. And I'm going to put the last one about there. I'm going to put a stamen in and just double check that they're different. They're different than the same sort of looking stamens. Yeah, they are. I'm just going to put a little teeny dabble of glue. I might have some of my craft mat there. Hopefully that should hold it. Yeah. That looks great. I really like that card. Whoa. I really like that card. It's really pretty. Very girly. Well, I think it's quite girly looking, but it's quite fresh for sort of spring as well. So thank you very much for watching today. If you'd like to buy any of the supplies that I've used, you can go over to my blog and click on shop. I've got quite a lot of inspiration that going on the blog at the moment, so go and have a look at see what I'm making, and have a look through and see what type of things I've been up to. I love to share what I'm making with you. Don't forget to click on subscribe to my channel and click on the bell so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. Thank you for watching, and hope to see you very soon next time. Thank you very much. Have a crafty day. Bye bye.